Morning comes and morning goes. Morning is today. Morning is the thing that happened yesterday. When we have to get up and make a decision, I am either going to accept what's in this morning, in this day, in this very second that I was blessed enough to have, or I can be mourning the things that happened yesterday. But there is no way that I can focus on what's ahead of me if I keep looking behind me. I will not throw away my future wondering what could have been. I will not sit here and waste away this play, this moment, this second, this job, this relationship, this moment to be everything I could. We do not have an unlimited amount of time on earth. It is so precious that it cannot be purchased. Not one man, not woman at the end of our lives can sit there and say, give me one more moment, give me another hour, give me another second, please. When it is our time, it is our time. But when it's our time, it must be our time. What I mean by that is in this very second, you've got to decide that I'm going to live out my prime.
There's not one person that you look up to, not one, that gets up every day and says, this is fucking amazing. I can't wait to do this. No matter what they tell you on social media, they still have bad days. They still have days where they want to do something else. The difference is they don't because they're committed. When you think about where you are, where you're going, and what it is you're trying to accomplish, there's only two ways you can be. You can be the person who learns a little bit, who does a little bit, and then who decides that this really isn't for them, and moves on to something else and repeats that cycle over and over and over again. Or you can be the person who's committed. You can be the person who says, this is going to fucking work no matter what happens. No matter what, I'm fucking doing this. Those are the people that are gonna win.
There's actually two human beings in the bathroom every morning. There's you, and there's a human being in the mirror. And that human being is trying, and they've been there a long time, and they've been waiting for you to wake up and to see them. They're tired of your constant negativity. They're tired of you beating them down. They need you to be more encouraging. They need you to be more celebratory. They need your support. And when you finally wake up and create a moment with yourself every single morning where you look yourself in the eye and you see yourself and you forgive yourself and you honor yourself and you say, I believe, it is this remarkably deep and spiritual feeling of connection that you've been longing for a very long time.
We get hurt, and either we don't want to deal with it because it's too painful, or we don't know how, which I think is often the case. And that hurt, we don't like feeling hurt, but without knowing it, hurt turns into anger.
See, that's what it takes. If we take the easy route, if I just go ahead and I do the duties, I just wake up, I go to the job, I just go through practice. He said run 2 laps, I'll run 2 laps. But if you want to be great, you got to run more than 2. You got to be able to run 4. You got to be able to run 5. And when you get to the end of you, right when you want to quit, is when you got to find that extra gear. You got to flip the switch. You got to believe that this is not the moment for me to give up. This is the moment for me to discover what level up is about in me.
Where is the opening for you? There's room for you out here. Out here in the arena called life, there's room for you to come out and live your dream. Don't allow but to keep you in the corner. Keep you up in the bleachers, looking at life, being a spectator, not being a participant, making a difference in life. I believe that all of us came here with something. All of us showed up to give something, and that nobody but nobody's going to give that service that you have to give.
You've had many ups and downs in your life, and you will have more. This is life, and this is what it does. Life brings you to your knees. It brings you lower than you think you can go. But if you stand back up and move forward, if you go just a little farther, you will always find love.
Confidence comes from this, because the disease of lack of confidence is you're obsessed with everybody else thinks about you. What are they going to think? What are they going to think? What are they going to think? That's the symptom. The disease is you're worried about your reputation with everybody else because you don't have a good one with you. If your reputation with self is exemplary, you're not concerned about your reputation with others. So self-confidence comes from one simple thing. It comes from keeping the promises you make to yourself. That's it. If you begin to consistently keep the promises you make to you,
I don't care if someone didn't believe in you. I don't care if someone said you couldn't make it. Use that as fuel. Gas up. Get ready, because life comes, and when it comes at you, it must also face and prepare you. You've been battling all your life, and people wanting you to be small. You're not meant to be small. You're supposed to be big. But being big doesn't mean you have to be the fastest, the strongest, the tallest. Doesn't mean you have to be the youngest. I'm going to fight for my dreams. I'm going to fight for my goals. I'm going to fight so that everyone knows I didn't waste my time. I said good morning, and I said goodbye to those who thought I should be in mourning.